Hi friends, WizD here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Thor Fusion just started today in-game and they've released the fusion plan for the next 2 weeks. So let me quickly walk you through the steps that you need to do. Please watch this video and other content creators video before you start investing your energy into the events, because there are very important tips that can help you optimize and save resources. This fusion is going to be a hard one. They are really going for our resources on this one because Thor is that good. He deserves it. So yeah, let's just make sure that we follow all the tips so you won't miss on anything. The first thing that everybody's highlighting here, if you see towards the end of the fusion, the absolute end of the fusion, they have an extra event for an extra 50 fragments from the epic, and it's a summon rush. So that will give you the chance, if you miss a few fragments here or there, to get one last chance at them. But of course, if you don't have shards from clan boss or whatever by then, and that event I'm not expecting it to be cheap at all, then you'll have to buy packs or whatever. So let's forget that there are an extra 50 fragments towards the end. It will be too late by then, and just plan to do all the events in time and just optimize what we're doing here. We are starting today on Thursday 5th with Spider Tournament, Artifact Enhancement and Champ Training. First bad thing that Plarium did for us on this fusion is that they started tomorrow, Friday the 6th, with the Champ Chase instead of the Summon Rush. So we cannot use our epics that we're collecting for the fusion to fuse them on the second week. The maximum that you can do, if you're doing all events, that you can have one copy of the epic and just fuse it from fragments during the champ chase, maybe towards Sunday night. Don't forget to do that. That's 350 points. So that's your first 350 points. Yes, they hit us with champ chase at the beginning, which is not optimal, and it's Sacred's 2x and Freya, which is not good. I'll come to that in a sec. What I want to talk about now is that we can use the regular champ chase tricks. What are we doing here especially? First thing, do you have any fragment fusion saved from the past? I have Shake on my alt account. On my free-to-play, probably have Archmage or Drixar or something, so I'll use these. These are easily, do you have your Karl? Do you have anyone like this? Because this will easily give you 500 points per Lego, 250 per non-void epic, and 350 per void epic. If you have any, this syncs with champ training. It's a very good chance if you want to rank up champs and fuse Mikagi, Razin. Do a few copies from Relic Keeper and Broadmoor. Those are always in the game. We have lots of videos explaining this, how to double and triple dip points on champ chase. So fuse Relic Keeper and Broadmoor. Fuse any permanent fusions that you haven't yet. Razin, Mikagi, whatever. Get champions from older fragments if you're saving them. This is your chance to get easily 1,000 points, 1,500 points, and then you just have to go the rest of the way. How will you go the rest of the way? Tomorrow on Friday, it's 2x Sacreds. It's not optimal, but it's 10x Freya. My advice is that open only the needed shards for the fusion. Don't overshoot. The chances of you getting Freya from a 10x is very slim anyways. So just use your fragments, use your whatever, and do that. One last tip here, don't overshoot the points. My point is, we have champ training coinciding with this, and we have champ training coinciding with the summon rush. So this is a very good chance for you. If you haven't been using them for a while now, probably you'll have 2,000, 4,000 green shards stacked. These can give you easily 1,000 points here, 1,000 points there. You summon one thing to pay attention to, but I'll say it in a sec. You summon the green shards, you feed them to each other, you rank up level. Level 1s are not worth it, but just feed level 1s to level 2s and convert level 2s into level 3s. Those are loads of points for champ training events, for the 2 events. What is the main trick here, or what is the main warning? Is that this will require silver. So if you're not padded enough silver wise, you might not want to do that. But if you have 2000 green shards saved and you can farm more silver, you have gems and energy, that's easily 1000 point here and 1000 point there, which will relieve your pressure on your shards. So let's go back to today, because I started talking about tomorrow. You can start doing champ training today. If you're planning on using green shards or whatever, wait till tomorrow so they will count for the champ chase. But today you can start with either spider or champ training. The recommendation is for you to start with the champ training. If you're low on energy, you have to be very wise using your energy. So you have to wait till Dungeon Diver starts. Dungeon Divers aligns with spider starting tomorrow, and then with dragon afterwards. You have to do Dungeon Divers during the other events, because we have 3 of them, and Dungeon Divers became really silly points wise in the recent events. So start with champ training today. Use your energy for champ training. Tomorrow use your energy for spider and Dungeon Divers. Do the green shards, do the fragments, and summon a couple of sacreds. Maybe you'll get lucky with Freya, but get the points here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and the 4th event is classic arena as well. So get your 4 events done by Sunday night. Get your first copy from the epic, and then just fuse it for those last 350 points if you need them. Going into next week, artifact enhancement, we see 1, 2, 3 artifact enhancement events. Okay, so they are making it really hard for us. We have 3 artifact enhancement events and 3 dungeon divers events. Dungeon Divers is straight energy. You'll farm a lot of silver. What my recommendation for this one, if you don't have plenty of resources, just run level 20 dungeons, if you can, of course. Don't run 25, don't run hard dungeons. We need to be optimal with this one. That will give you more silver, because you'll be selling way more pieces, and then the running time will help you there, and also adjust the best value energy for event points, stage 20 normal of all dungeons. I'll link it again in today's video, my fusion requirement video. For each artifact enhancement event, you have around, let's say if you're not too unlucky, 15 million silver at least. So you need to get into this fusion with at least 20-30 million silver. We have artifact enhancement starting today, and yeah, it's going to be rough. If you're low on silver, if you're low on energy, don't even go for the fusion, because you'll fall short. This is going to be a hard one. Watch the requirement video, see how many points you need for every event, and then decide. But yeah, so if you're starting the fusion with, let's say, 30 million silver, you should be okay, because you'll farm more while doing the other events. Artifact enhancement and classic arena, you just do them if you have arena's arena, and then you do artifact enhancement, you'll get the points easily there. But yeah, so that's what you'll be doing in the first couple of days. Getting into the second week, artifact enhancement, you're just align Fire Knight, the same thing here. Dragon aligns with both Dungeon Divers 1 and 2, so that's where we'll do it. And then as soon as this one is done, we'll just wait for this gap and start Fire Knight with Dungeon Divers 2. So that's done. You'll go into next weekend, artifact enhancement, summon rush straightforward here. And then this Dungeon Divers, it aligns with Ice Golem. So let's make sure that you're not doing Ice Golem till this Dungeon Diver starts. Well, Dungeon Diver starts earlier, that won't be a problem then. And then energy, if we talk where you spend your energy, whenever you have an event, Spider, Dragon, Ice Golem, and Fire Knight aligning with Dungeon Divers, pump your energy there till you get those points. The only other thing you'll need your energy, well, 2 things, but yeah. The only other thing you'll need your energy in is champ training. You'll do this arena farming forever. You'll summon the green shards and pad them when it aligns with the summon events. Always watch your silver. Make sure you have enough silver so you don't fall short. There are videos, probably it's too late for them now, to have lots of gear ready at level 12 or 8 or whatever to gain points fast. But the easiest thing while farming, if you have the time and if you're low on silver, those 5-star epic pieces that probably you'll sell most of them, if not all, depending on your level. Just don't auto sell them from the runs. Just rank them up to level 4 or 8 and sell them. That will still generate silver, but it will give you lots of points for artifact enhancement if you're running out of artifacts to enhance. So yeah, that's a quick tip there. I guess these are all the tips I can think of to rush at you this morning. Again, let me just summarize it pretty fast. Today start with champ training, spider with dungeon divers, dragon with dungeon divers, fire knight with dungeon divers, and then ice golem. Align these, it's very important. This would be where you'll sink most of your energy. If you have enough silver saved, use brews and green shards to get points for champ chase and champ training, for summon rush and champ training here. So you're saving yourself a little bit of energy there, but that's on the cost of silver. And then if you're low on silver, rank up the 5-star pieces to level 4 or 8 before selling them. That will generate points for the artifact enhancement and will still give you silver there. Use your fragments, your saved fragment fusion or permanent fusions for champ chase tomorrow on Friday. Make sure to do that, and then a copy of the epic for 350 points. Use relic keeper and broadmoors, those are a great source. Once I've done a whole champ chase just fusing relic keepers and broadmoors, so do that, especially that it's aligning with champ training. That's your chance to do this here. I wish you good luck with this one. It's really one of the best ones we had in a long time. We'll all enjoy playing Thor for a long time. So wishing you luck. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments below, or just ping me on Discord. I'm happy to help you get Thor if I can. So you just ask any questions. I'll help as much as I can. Thank you for tuning in today. Good luck with the fusion and see you next time. Bye.